Hi students, welcome to our maths class. This is Harsnath Shukla, and today in class 12 I am going to discuss properties of inverse trigonometric function. As we had already discussed exercise first, that means 2.1, where we had to find the principal value of the inverse trigonometric function. Now we are going to discuss properties of inverse trigonometric function. So let us write down properties of inverse trigonometric function. Properties of inverse trigonometric function. In this section, first we discuss about the transformation. What is transformation? As you know, sine inverse of sine x, this is x, or sine of sine inverse x, this is also x. Okay, so we have to discuss here, if sine inverse x is equal to y, okay, then what is the value of cos inverse x in terms of, this is the transformation. So let sine inverse x is y, so x is equals to sine y, so cos y is nothing but root of 1 minus sine square y, so cos y is root of 1 minus sine y is what? X, 1 minus x, so y is equals to cos inverse root of 1 minus x square. Okay, and what is the value of y? Y is nothing but sine inverse x, so we can write it as sine inverse x is nothing but cos inverse of root of 1 minus x square. This is the transformation. That means sine inverse x in terms of cos inverse. Okay, similarly some more transformation like sine inverse x in terms of tan inverse x, sine inverse x in terms of cot inverse x. So let us see one by one. Okay, so first of all, note it down. Okay, I hope you completed this one. Now we find sine inverse in terms of tan inverse. So see, prove that sine inverse x is equal to tan inverse of x upon root of 1 minus x. Okay, so let proof for this, let sine inverse x is equal to y, so y is equal to sine x is equal to sine y. Then for tan we need sine y as well as cos y. So what is the value of cos y? Cos y is nothing but root of 1 minus sine square y. So cos y is root of 1 minus x square, because sine y is x. Okay, so cos y is root of 1 minus x square. So tan y is what? Sine y upon cos y. Sine y is x, root of 1 minus x square, because cos y is root of 1 minus x square. So tan y is nothing but x upon root of 1 minus x square. So y is what? Tan inverse of x upon root of 1 minus x square. Okay, and what is the value of y? Y is nothing but, we had already take sine inverse x. So sine inverse x is equal to tan inverse of x upon root of 1 minus x square. Okay, so please note it down, and afterwards from book one by one we have properties we had to discuss. Okay, so note it down please. Okay, I hope you completed this one. Now next Next one, there is a first property. First one is sine. This is from book, sine inverse 1 upon x. This is cosec inverse x. Next one is second, cos inverse 1 by x, sec inverse x, and tan inverse 1 by x is cot inverse x. So one of them I had to show here, rest of them you had to solve. So first one is sine inverse 1 upon x is y. Let sine inverse, okay, so see, let sine inverse 1 by x is equal to y. So sine y is equals to nothing but 1 upon x. So cosec y, if you write here, then 1 upon x, na, that is reciprocal of this. So simply it is x. So y is equals to cosec inverse of x. And what is y? Y is sine inverse x, 1 upon x. So this is equals to cosec inverse x. So this we have to show here. Rest of them you have to do it. Okay. Now next property, if you see second one, second and third, that's very easy. You have to write it. Sine inverse minus x. This is minus of sine inverse x. Cos inverse tan inverse minus x. This is also minus tan inverse x. Cosec inverse minus x. This is minus cosec inverse x. So where we have to use these properties. Okay. Now third one is also same as. Now fourth one is important. Okay. This is a very important property. Fourth one. In this we have to write. First one is sine inverse x, most important property. Sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, this is pi by 2. Tan inverse sec inverse x, yeah, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2. And sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x, this is also pi by 2. Okay, so these are the three most important property which we have. In this, if you want, you can write sine inverse x as a pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. If you want to write tan inverse x, then you can write it pi by 2 minus cot inverse x, etc. Okay, so first property I have to show here. First proof, first one. So let sine inverse x is equals to y. Okay, so y, sine y is equal to what? X it is, and this can be written as pi by cos pi by 2 minus y. This is x. Right? Sine y can be written as cos pi by 2 minus y. So this is nothing but pi by 2 minus y is equals to cos inverse x. So pi by 2 is cos inverse x plus y, and y is what? Sin inverse x. So we can write it as pi by 2 is equals to cos inverse x plus y, that means sin inverse x. You may understand this one. In the same manner, you have to show all other these two properties. Okay, so please note it down. I hope you are completed this one also. Now next property, this is also most important. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. This is nothing but tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus Okay, this is the property. Similarly, tan inverse x, first one, this is second one, tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. Okay, second one, tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. This is tan inverse of x minus y upon 1 plus x. Okay, so first we had to show here, and second one you have to show yourself. Okay, so proof, first one, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equals to tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. If you are blurred, please see the first one only. This is first one only. Okay, so let tan inverse x is equal to a and tan inverse y is equal to b. Supposed to be tan inverse x is a, tan inverse y is equal to b. So from here, tan a is equal to x and tan b is equal to y. Now use tan a plus b, formula for tan a plus b. This is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this one. I have to already show it. So see, what is the value of tan a? Tan a plus b, this is nothing but tan a x plus y upon 1 minus xy. And if you write a plus b, then simply it is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Okay, here, and a is what? Tan inverse x, and b is what? Tan inverse y. So this is nothing but tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Clear? So this is the proof of the first property. Second, you have to show yourself. Only use tan a minus b. At the place of tan a plus b, all the process is same. Only at the place of tan a plus b, you use tan a minus b. And formula tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Please note it down. Okay, I hope you completed this one also. Now, next property, this is also most important property. Two tan inverse x is equals to, there are three properties. If you write in sine inverse, then this is 2x upon 1 plus x square. If you write it in tan inverse, 2x upon 1 minus x square. Okay, but if you write it in cos inverse x, this is 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Clear? Sin inverse x, cos inverse x, and in tan inverse x. This is the same formula. 2 tan inverse x, 2 tan inverse x, and this is also 2 tan inverse x. First, second, and third. Clear? So one by one we have to show it. Okay. So first one, see, let 2 tan inverse x is equal to y. So tan inverse x is equal to y by 2. So x is equal to tan y by 2. Okay. And write half angle formula. If you write sin x, okay, so just going to erase this one. Maybe you completed this. Okay, So x is equal to tan y by 2. If we write sin x, okay, so we can write 2 tan y by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square y by 2. Okay. So sin y, if you write sin y, this. So sin y is what? 2x upon 1 minus plus x square, and if we write y, this is sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square, and y is what? Y is 2 tan inverse x. So 2 tan inverse x, this is nothing but sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Clear? So I hope you understand this one. Similarly, you can prove other two. Okay, this is also given in book. Now some examples are there. So first you write and prove the properties and learn it also. Then after we shall discuss problem based on these properties. Okay, so in next lecture we have discussed the problems based on these properties. So these properties are very important. So please try to prove it, try to write it many times, try to learn it, and then after we see the problems based on these particular properties. And this is very important and also very interesting if you understand this. Okay, and this is very useful for differentiation also. So that's why you must go through these particular properties. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture. So stay home, stay safe, and be aware about this particular properties, and please learn it. Thank you.